Hey guys, so there's a lot of stuff I want to swatch and show in this video, so I'm going to get right into it because I have two palettes that are coming out on Saturday. I guess the first thing I'm going to just mention is that I finally made Bubbly, which was an eyeshadow. I made it into a highlighter because I had so many people request this. It's my like super metallic champagne color. So this is available right now in the shop. I already added that. And I will swatch it for you just so you can see. This is just like a super light swatch and it's insanely pigmented. This is one of those highlighters that'll work good on a lot of skin tones because you can, if you see, it's got like a little bit of a darker hint to it, but when you blend it out, the darkness doesn't really show up and it just works on lighter skin tones. Sorry, that's my phone going off. Alright, so another thing I wanted to show a little preview of, I'm gonna start doing a free gift with purchase eyeshadow. Like every month or so I'll change it up, but this is gonna be the free gift with purchase until Easter. This is mine, so I've already stuck my finger in it, but it's got a little bunny imprint on it. The color is called Honey Bunny. And these shades are just going to be, the only way you can get them is when you order something. So any order will get a free gift with purchase. So this is an interesting shade because it's kind of like a yellow for Easter, but it's got a blue shift to it. Sorry, I need to paint my nails, but just wanted to show this one. So you can see the yellow when the light doesn't hit it, and then it's blue. So I figured that was a really good, like, Eastery color, yellow and blue. So that is called Honey Bunny, and that's not going to be available in the shop. The only way you can get it is when you make an order. And then I have one new single shadow coming out on Saturday. This one is called Wilted. And my husband actually named this one because I couldn't come up with a name for it, and he said it looked like wilted rose petals. But it's like a reddish brown almost. It definitely pulls more red. It's very like metallic. Oops, it's going in and out of focus here. So that's a super pretty color. I didn't have anything like this in the shop, so I wanted to have sort of a reddish, rusty, brown looking shade. Alright, so now I'm gonna get into the palette swatches. My last video, I started a giveaway for someone to win a Labyrinth palette, so that winner will be announced at the end of this video. But to enter for this giveaway, someone will win one of these babies. My Mean Girls inspired Spring Fling Transformer palette is what I named this one, and you'll see in a second, but I kind of designed it based on the cover of the Burn book from the movie. And then the back has the three shades. You Go Glen Cocoa, Burn Book, and Cold Shiny Hard Plastic are the names of the colors, and then I just put the little quote, "So you agree you think you're really pretty." I thought that went well for a makeup palette. Alright, so this is a mini palette. It's going to be $12. It releases on Saturday, the 18th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All the new stuff that I'm showing you is all going to release at the same time. So as you can see in the pan, it does have a mirror, so I didn't want to blind you guys with that. But they all look very light, and I'm guessing most of you know what Transformer shades are. A lot like the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, they shift in the light. So I'm going to show you swatches of them on their own and then swatched over a black base because the black really makes the color pop. I wanted to use my NYX Black Bean pencil, but I'm just going to use a gel eyeliner. This is an Urban Decay one. I hope this isn't dried up. But alright, so the You Go Glen Cocoa shade is a gold. So you can already see it better on my finger than you can in the pan. And these can be used as highlighters, or, see, that would make a really pretty just gold highlighter. Or when you swatch it over black, which I'm going to try to do here without making a huge mess. Yeah, this eyeliner is going to be super messy, but let me see if I can do this. When you swatch it over the black, you're going to see the gold pop up much better. See that, the difference? Super, super pretty. So that shade is called You Go Glen Coco. And the eyeliner does not want to come off of me, so if you see my hand is red, it's because I had to kind of scrub. Alright, the middle shade is called Burn Book, and that one's like a pink shifter shade. These are like super duper soft, but they make such pretty highlighters. Look at that one. And then I will do it over some black, which is like crazy inky black that I can't get off my finger. And we'll do it over whoop. So that one definitely makes it like a darker pink when you put it over black. Let me blend it out a little bit more. See the huge difference? Like that is totally a cheek highlighter, and then you can wear it as like a dark base shade for your eyelids. So that one is Burn Book. My favorite shade in here is called Cold Shiny Hard Plastic. It's the purpley shade. So let me just do that one on its own. Again, super pretty as a purpley tinted highlighter. And these don't have any like white base to them, so they will work on any skin tone, which I really, really wanted to make sure of, because a lot of times when you have highlighters that have like this purplish tint to them, but you add a white base to them to bulk them up kind of, they'll show up very ashy on darker skin tones, and this won't do that. So then I'm going to put some black. Out of the three of them, I like this one the best over the black, just like personal preference, but I really, really like it. And we will put the purple over the black. All you have to do really is tap it. So that is the difference. Huge difference in the two swatches. So that is what the Mean Girls inspired palette looks like, and I've made a mess of mine already, but that's okay because I wanted to show you guys swatches. And now the thing that I think people are most excited about, judging by like what I've posted on Instagram, we have my Hamilton inspired palette. This one I was working on in conjunction with the Labyrinth one when I was working on it. But this one took a little bit longer because I wanted to perfect one of the shades that I was having trouble with. So the cover, honestly, obviously inspired by the Broadway poster. It's called the Not Throwing Away My Shot palette, eyeshadow palette. Just very simple, has like that gold background with the black star and my Produce for Your Face name at the bottom. And then for the back, I wanted to do what I did for the Labyrinth palette and have all the swatches of the shadows on the back. I used the quote, "I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal." And then you have the 5 shades. So 1776 is a gold. Work is like a peach shade that was inspired by one of the dresses that Angelica Schuyler wears. Burn is, once you see the swatch, it's so unique. It's like, that was the one I was working on for a while to get it right. It's a matte red with like metallic gold in it, so it flashes like this fiery orange when it hits the light. What did I miss is a shimmery purple that I kind of went by the color of Thomas Jefferson's main costume in the, I keep wanting to say play, but I'll say musical instead. And then Helpless is a deep navy blue, which a lot of the costumes had that color in it. So let's get into the swatches. Okay, I just thought these colors really represented the musical, to me anyway, and they went good together in a palette. So, alright, Sorry about that. Now, to get into the swatches. So 1776, I knew that I wanted a true gold shade like this. Like, this is a crazy metallic gold, and I just wanted it in the palette to kind of match the gold of the front of the palette and the poster and everything. So I'm gonna do a swatch on my hand, and then I will do a brush swatch as well, which I didn't grab a brush. That's great. Let me go grab a brush. So I'm gonna throw on a little bit of primer and swatch it with a brush so you can see. Just using the Kat Von D stick primer because that's super easy for these kinds of videos. Oh, get in focus, camera. So that is what 1776 looks like. I really like this shade because there's like no fallout. It's just so like super finely milled. Alright, next shade is Work, and like I said, that is that metallic peach. This one would probably make a really nice highlighter too, but for the sake of the palette, I wanted it to match Angelica's dress, because that's just like such a pretty color whenever you see photos and stuff of it, the costumes. And some what do you call it, primer, and then I will do a brush swatch. So right next to it. That is Work. Alright, now this really cool color called Burn. It has a drier texture, but it's so cool. You can see it's got that matte red. So that hopefully, it keeps going blurry on me. Hopefully you can see like that red base, and then when the light hits it, it's just, I don't know why my camera's not focusing. There we go. The light hits it, it's this fiery orange, and then you have matte red when it's in the shade or the shadows. So that is seriously one of the most unique colors I've ever made, because I don't have anything like this personally in my collection. I'm gonna swatch it on a brush, with a brush for you. And that one actually definitely swatches better with the brush than it does with my finger, but they're still pretty much the same. I used this on my lid the other day and it is so pretty. I'm telling you guys, definitely my favorite shade in the palette here. My hand is getting all red from all the rubbing. Okay, next shade is What Did I Miss? That is inspired by Thomas Jefferson. It is this shimmery, it's not quite as dark as it looks in the pan, but it's a shimmery like purple shade. So there it is with no base, just a finger swatch, and then I'm going to show you with a brush swatch. I love this primer, but if you don't blend it out a little, blend it out enough, it just like grabs in certain spots. So I'm gonna make sure you blend it nicely. Alright, so here is the purple shade. And that is What Did I Miss? And the last shade is this super pretty navy blue. It's shimmery and it's dark and it's called Helpless. And like I said, there's a lot of costumes in the musical that are this like dark navy blue shade. So I wanted to include that, and I wanted to have like a deep color for the outer corner or the crease, whatever you want to use it for. and that is Helpless. So those are the 5 shades in my Hamilton inspired palette. The Labyrinth palette, my first like initial run of it sold out in the first 2 days, so that's super exciting. But I ordered more this time for the Hamilton ones because I figure more people know what Hamilton is than people who were interested in Labyrinth, so just in case, just like the other one, if it does sell out, I will be restocking it, so it's not like a one-time only thing. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, for the giveaway for this video, just comment below, and like I usually say, don't just put enter me, because a lot of those get marked as spam and then I don't see them. I don't see the comments. So if you want to win one of the Spring Fling palettes, just leave me a comment below talking about anything. What did you like about the colors that I just showed? What are you excited about? I haven't decided as of yet what my next palette is going to be. Like I said, I want to do themed palettes because I think they're really fun to do and people get really excited about them. But I am going to be doing, and I guess this is like one of the first times I'm mentioning it here other than I mentioned it on Instagram, but I'm going to be doing liquid highlighters. I think that's all I wanted to mention. So the winner of the Labyrinth palette from my last video is going to be announced like right when I'm done, when I shut up. But yeah, so I mean, I've got the 2 palettes and this Wilted shade are all coming out Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Any order from now until Easter is going to get the Honey Bunny eyeshadow as a freebie. And the Bubbly was an eyeshadow is now a highlighter, so you can buy that in both forms, in either the 26mm eyeshadow pan, or you can get it in 44mm or 57mm highlight pans. So I'm gonna shut up now. I will announce the winner of the last giveaway. I hope you guys are excited about this as I am. Super exciting that I have 2 palettes coming out on the same day. I feel like this is an actual like big makeup launch for me. But that's it for now. I will talk to you guys in my next video. I was gonna say my next update, but I'm gonna have other videos on this channel other than that. But see you next time.